Without a doubt, Paris and its cuisine is one of a kind. Millions of tourists come to the city to try croissants, baguettes, and cheese fondue. You will be surprised to know that these are relatively recent in the culinary culture of France. From Michelin-starred restaurants to brasseries, you will find heavenly food if you know the right places to stop by. Here we have the 13 best restaurants which offer dishes you cannot leave the city without trying. We have listed some of our personal favorites in between too. Let's dive right in. 13 Sulamint Sea. Paris is close enough to the coasts to enjoy the freshness of the seafood, which for the northern continental coast is basically the same as mussels and fries. Here you will find some of the finest range of gravies to go with your pot of mussels. Pick out the flesh from these shells and dip your fresh and crispy fries into the gravy. Within walking distance of Odeon Station, on line 4 and 10 for the metro, and the bus line 96, the restaurant is very accessible from many attractions in the 6th arrondissement and the Isle de Cité. 12 Crêperie Little Brège. The smell of buttery and crispy crepes fills the air as you walk into the stone-walled joint. There are both sweet and savory dishes offered at this restaurant. Their crepes are prepared with all the traditional toppings like Nutella, sugar, and cream. If you haven't heard of savory crepes before, you won't be the first one. Try something different with their galette prepared with half-fried eggs, sausages, and other bursts of flavor. The thicker buckwheat crepes taste amazing, even if you have the plain ones with salted butter. Also found in the 6th arrondissement, travel to Saint-Boussy Station by bus 63, 86, or 87. 11 Le Comptoir de la Gastronomie, a traditional bistro in the Les Halles neighborhood, accessible from Etienne Marcel Montmartre Station by bus 29. This family restaurant in the 1st arrondissement does its best to showcase the best of French gastronomy. Despite the luxurious ingredients in their traditional dishes, they are relatively reasonably priced. Their wine selections include wines like Bordeaux and Burgundy to accompany your dinner. Originally served to sober up guests at the end of a night, their onion soup continues in service of winding down at the end of the day. Shimmered to perfection, you can expect a hearty cut of bread with the soup that is topped with creamy French cheese. 10 Au Paille de Cochon. This place will definitely add value to your trip. It is open 24 hours a day to satisfy your hunger pangs at any time of the day. The nearest bus stop is Bourse de Commerce, which you can reach by bus 74, 85, N15 or N16, passing through the 1st arrondissement. Their speciality, as the name suggests, is pork, and all parts that you can imagine. In true French spirit, they have traditional table setting and black-vested servers. Try typical French cuisine such as escargot and frog legs. The escargot slides down like oysters, and the frog legs are surprisingly like chicken. 9 Le Potager du Marais. Close by, you can find the vegetarian and vegan restaurant, which can also be reached by St. Paul bus station by bus 69, 76, 96, N11, and N16. In contrast, this joint has a cozy atmosphere where you are welcomed to the comforting scent of freshly baked bread. They focus on organic cuisine with a twist on classical dishes. A soothing haven amid the busy city, try their seat and stew that would help you unwind with its soothing embrace. Another great option is the vegan cassoulet that is slow cooked to achieve a flavorful and rich broth. 8 Boffinger. Walking distance from the Bastille metro station on line 1, 5 and 8. You can find this classic French cuisine destination in the 4th arrondissement. The distinct stained glass ceiling presents a unique aura to the inside of the restaurant. Known for its seafood platter, you can rely on them to handle all meats well. That is why their steak tartare worth a try, particularly during the summer. Every bite bursts with freshness, and the remarkable texture is great for those who want to give this unique raw beef dish a shot. Of course, you can always go for their fruit de mer platter. 7 à la Ville de Rodez, Rue Ville du Temple bus. Stop is walking distance from the restaurant, and you can take bus 69, 76, 96, N11 or N16 to the 3rd arrondissement with ease. This establishment does not have a dining-in option, although you can eat the various meats and cheeses on a charcuterie board. Additionally, you will find a collection of patties and foie gras. This option is for those who want the most refined dishes for their picnic at lunch or dinner at the Seine River, the Champ de Mars around the Eiffel Tower, or any of the picturesque parks. Simply pick up a bottle of wine and some freshly baked bread along with your picks. The staff will always be happy to give you recommendations according to your preferences. 6. La Tour d'Argent. Dating back to 1582, the vintage appeal is reflected in the exterior of the restaurant as you walk in. You will find no better place to enjoy the Notre Dame and the Paris skyline in a fine establishment. Pont de la Tournelle, Cardinal Lemoine by Bus 87 is almost at its doorstep. Have the Canard de la Presse by Chef Yannick Franquès, who runs this iconic Michelin-starred restaurant. 5. Pink Mama. A special entry is Pink Mama, a sensation on social media due to its beautiful pink exterior and lip-smacking Italian cuisine. If you want that photo, find your way to the Pigalle metro station by line 2 or 12. You will recognize the restaurant by the distinct pink bricks and the shrubs on the walls coming down from the 2nd floor. The inside has the modern open bar, with the wall hangings and classic lamps. Personally, I would suggest you choose French cuisine and make this detour to feast your eyes. 4. Les Chateaubriand. Not just one of the best restaurants in Paris, but also one of the best restaurants in the world. Les Chateaubriand is a trendy bistro in Belleville, known for its faux bourgeois interiors. While you're at Goncourt Metro Station on line 11, try one of the Prix Fixe menus that are designed by the chef that is a distinct option here. Their creative vegetable carpaccio or the delightful lime cotte cod are definitely options you should consider when you visit this joint, as the service continues to surprise you with their interesting combinations. Besides these 13 restaurants, there are interesting points that we would like to include for a well-rounded culinary experience. Poulette in the 9th arrondissement serves a vintage charm through its exposed brick walls and retro light fixtures. The namesake of the restaurant is their signature roasted chicken that draws you in with its luscious taste. There are many delicious sides that accompany it, so you're guaranteed a satisfying meal. If you're interested in a buffet of choices, check out the Marche des Enfants Rouges. This option includes the many different cuisines that are available in Paris based on the communities while offering their traditional taste. If you are in Marais, do try some dishes from here. Every restaurant boasts of their dessert menu, but try the world-famous Jean-Paul Hevin Chocolatier on Rue Saint-Honor. There are many luxury brands that are here, so you can make a whole trip out of it. The macaroons and chocolate will leave you speechless. Let's continue with our top 3 options. There's no doubt you would have heard of these exceptional options. 3. Epicure. A 3 Michelin-starred restaurant in the luxurious Le Bristol Hotel offers a beautiful view of the garden as you enjoy your meal. You are in trusted hands, as the service is well aware of the menu and wine list and will offer you the best options for you. The exquisite French cuisine made under Chef Eric Freshen is expressed in meticulously crafted dishes. You will find yourself traveling to Paris again to get a taste of their wild mushroom risotto and stuffed macaroni with black truffle, artichoke, and duck foie gras. Reach here by bus 52 to Matignon, Saint-Honoré bus stop. 2. La Frairie. While in Paris, the sandwich is a fundamental part of the food culture. In the 9th arrondissement, reach this amazing restaurant by bus 39 and get off at Petits Écuries. They elevate the art of making sandwiches with all the ingredients are fresh and prepared with meticulous care, maintaining the balance between rustic and modern. The stone walls and wooden interiors are well lit with the large windows and lighting. The recipe can be as elaborate or fancy as you like, but their range of options will definitely make you want to experiment. Keep it simple and enjoy the depth of every ingredient. 1. L'Ambroisie. Find yourself close to Place des Vacatis by Bus 29. This famous Michelin-starred restaurant on Isle St. Louis, renowned for its classic French cuisine and elegant atmosphere, is the pinnacle of French cuisine. This restaurant has held its rating for the past 3 decades, even as the restaurant passed from Chef Bernard Picard to his son, Mathieu, who both prepare the dishes à la carte with a minimalist approach. We really enjoyed the outstanding asparagus with morel mushrooms for those looking for a vegetarian option, and the lavish lobster with truffle that brings out the rich flavor of the ocean. You will be able to try all the essentials of French cuisine, while also trying many different accessible and fascinating choices around the attractions of Paris. When you return back from your trip, you would have been able to enjoy the different flavors that France has to offer and make recommendations to your family and friends. If you liked the video, make sure to tap that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get notified about more such amazing travel guides.